These are the keepers though. These are the good ones. So I came to this spot. This is where I wanted to come, but it looks like other people have already dug it open. Just following this way a bit. Got this big rock here with crystals on the face. And down on the edge here, it kind of looks like the start of a trench. I'm finding a couple of pieces of apatite, nothing super duper yet. But they're solid, and that shows me what's here. So I'm just gonna keep on digging. Good day, Miller property. Mid to late August. It's like 16 degrees right now. It's beautiful, no bugs. I don't know what's going on here. I'm seeing little bits of apatite pop out here. I don't know if that's just a big rock with apatite on it, or whether that's part of a trench. Like there's a decomposed calcite here. Ooh, what's that? That looks like a piece of an apatite crystal. A little bit of calcite on it. It's got a nice shine. Just add it to my little pile. It's like a decomposed calcite. Be nice to find some Titanite today too. Up here for a couple days, just relaxing, digging away. Seems to be in this like darker soil here. Well, there's an apatite right there. I don't know if you can see that. Huh. Let's give it the break test. Yeah, very fragile. I'll bring you along down here. There's kind of a blob down here that has some stuff on it, or might have some stuff on it. And it has some apatites in there, maybe some richterite. That I should give a clean with my brush when I got a minute. Ugh, roots are a good thing. I don't know how much hope I have for this spot. I might have to move and check something else out. Like it looks like there's okay stuff here. I'm just finding like pieces of apatite like that. I got a few decent ones, but nothing that makes me want to spend too much more time here. And then I'm going to try a different spot. There's all kinds of, no shortage of spots out here, that's for sure. Just thought I'd dig a new spot here, and about 2 feet down, out comes a beer can. Somebody has been here before. Damn it. I should stop, but I'm going to give it a couple more minutes just to see exactly why it was there. Because it doesn't really look like someone's dug it before, but obviously they have. Well, now I found a trench here. You see my light down here, that's dirt. So this hasn't been totally cleaned out yet. I think there's some apatite still down in the bottom here. A couple shovelfuls, and I found a few little guys. That one's kind of got that whitish color. So I'm going to just keep on grabbing shovelfuls from down here. There's some big mica right there. People have been working all over here. Big piece of apatite. Another one right here. Not the greatest. Still early in the day. I'm just gonna clean out down here and make myself a little pile here. There is a big piece of apatite. One nice corner there. Very decomposed, bunch of small ones. I mean, all this stuff hasn't been dug through before, so there could be... Oh, what's that? Is that a monster apatite right there? Huh. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. This right here. Is it loose? Oh, that's in the side of the cliff probably. I got a feeling it's stuck there, but that shows me the size of the crystals that might be down here. I just got to dig all this out. Of course, this is all dirt up here too, so See a crack forming right here. It might be best to knock some of this down. Maybe later though. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to start chopping off this edge. This whole thing's probably gonna go. And the edge kind of goes that way, and then just follow it along. Well, maybe I'll dig down in this stuff. I don't want to get too deep because that's where the water was pooling before. And probably everything's all cruddy, so up around this height is probably where it's going to be decent. But I'm just going to start breaking all this apart on this beautiful late August day. And there's like no bugs out here. It's awesome. Look at all these giant pockets. I've never been to this trench before. Look at all the crystals. That's nice. Huh. You would hope that someone's been back there already. That goes back like a good 10 feet. I wonder if that big thing is loose. I'm gonna try and jiggle that big one there. Huh. It's gotta be stuck in there. Someone wouldn't have left that giant crystal there for... if it wasn't stuck. Maybe this area is a... I mean, it's probably been picked over. But you never know. Just one of these little side chutes back there. I am going to poke around here and see what I can find. Although people have been drilling. They've been doing some serious work here. So you think they would have cleaned it out pretty good. So just checking out these trenches here that I've never found before. So you can see my bag right there. Came over here, there's this undercut that someone was digging, and I just started digging in the soil beside it, and oh, popped this Titanite crystal. Check that out. At first I thought it might be a Richterite, but if you look at it, it's got the wedge shape. It's just kind of thick, but that's a Titanite crystal for sure. Look at that shape, beautiful. That's going to clean up nicely. Let's put that right there. Hopefully I won't forget about it on this tree. And I'm going to continue just digging down here and see what pops out. Because it looks like no one's dug here in a long time. So maybe they cleaned it out completely, although they left that Titanite crystal, so they didn't do that good of a job. So I'm going to do some digging. Whew, been out here for a couple hours now. Where is it? Found my one nice Titanite crystal. It's made my day so far. I'm a happy camper. Just going to keep on doing some more digging. Absolutely no bugs. Middle of August. It's like 17, 18 degrees. Doesn't get any nicer than this. Rockhounding, Ontario, Miller property. Let's go back to collecting. Alright, I found this piece. You can see it right there. It's got all these tiny little Titanite crystals on it. Put that with my other one right there. And it's digging in the same spot, and this one just popped out. Check that out. That's another Titanite crystal. That's a nice one too, nice and sharp. It's two of them together. It's going to be beautiful. Alright, maybe I'm on to a spot here. If you see a Titanite, let me know. Maybe it's coming from over here. What's this? What's this? Amphibole? Kind of a cruddy one. I might dig up in there. Maybe it all fell down from higher up. Mica. That looks like a piece of a broken apatite crystal. Not really what I'm after at this moment. Now I got the Titanite itch. Oh, that's a tiny little gemmy green apatite crystal. Well, I've now found 5 or 6 little ones. And I got a really sharp edge right there, so I'm not sure what it is. Could it be? Nah, I don't think. I think that's just a rock. Yep. Can't win them all. Got my first decent apatite crystal. It's a little small. Look at that, step faces, nice little green color. Add that up here with my rest of my stuff, a bunch of small Titanites. Just digging up here now. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh, that's probably the rock face there. Yeah, that's all the rock face. Maybe up a little higher on the shelf. You never know. Oh, beautiful out here today. Titanite. Finding these pieces of a kind of a, you know, a salmon colored calcite. I wouldn't call that orange, and it's not white, but it's got a little bit of color to it. Be nice to find a piece with a bunch of gemmy green apatites in it. Now I found this little titanite. Let's try and clean them up a bit. That's a nice, well-formed, tiny titanite crystal. Now it's just up in the dirt on top of the calcite, not even in the trench, and they're just popping out. Check out that titanite crystal. That is a perfect little crystal. Absolutely beautiful, flawless. Could use a little more cleaning, but it's got that beautiful shine and that beautiful shape right out of the soil. Miller property, Eganville. Nice. How can I leave this spot and check out something else if Titanites keep on popping out? Of course, I got this giant log in my way here. I guess I could move it and then really just take away all that soil there and see what pops out. I'm a total dumbass. I just threw that log, rolled it out of the way, and forgot to take my little tiny titanite crystal off it. And now I'm never going to find it. And it was a perfect little one. Of course. I'm going to look and see if I can find it. Think I can find it? God damn it. Hey! Right there. Oh, sweet. I thought I lost that. Alright, we'll just set that right there. Check out all these crystals on that wall. It's beautiful. It's all the way back there. Yeah, that big one isn't coming out. It's connected. But this over here, trying to figure out where this thing goes. Oh my lord. Someone, ooh, look at the size of those red apatites in the wall there. That's nice. Man, somebody really dug that out. Ooh. Lots of good stuff in there. You're not going to get it off the wall though. I need to find my own pocket to open up. So here's the spot where I've been finding all the titanites. More or less in the topsoil, not really the bottom of the trench. There's another trench over there that looked kind of interesting. I mean, this whole area is probably trenches. It's just finding them is the trick and digging open a fresh one so you get to keep all the good stuff. Orange calcite, well, more pink than orange. Found some decent titanites, a bunch of little apatite crystals. Gonna get some lunch and then go back to digging for you and me. Well, I don't know if you can hear that. That might have been my stomach, but it started to rain. They said it might rain a bit, so that's okay. It's beautiful out anyways. It is mid-afternoon and it is coffee time. I need the refuel and then go back out, and I might go back to that titanite spot. Coffee. Well, it's been a good day collecting so far. Found some really nice titanites. Just sitting here getting ready to have a coffee by my truck. Got my lawn chair out. A little bit of rain, but I got the roof over me, the hatch, so it's not too bad. It's a nice temperature. There's no bugs. I'm just relaxing. Came back to the spot where I was finding the Titanite. Found this one really nice green gemmy Apatite crystal. Single termination, I'll take it. There's got to be more there though. Went to a totally different spot, found another trench here. Somebody was digging just in the topsoil. I think that's a feldspar. It's kind of nice though. It's got like two crystals together. It's got a really weird shape going on here. I like it though. All right, this piece turned out better than I thought it was. Nice feldspar crystal with thousands of step faces on it. Absolutely beautiful. You can see it's two crystals. Nice. It's got some tiny titanites in there. Just has a beautiful shine to it there. Nice. Oh yeah. Now this one came out right beside that one. Again, a little cluster of feldspar, very gemmy. It's got that one apatite by my thumb there, some tiny titanite crystals. Absolutely gorgeous. Crystal faces all around. And it gets even better because somewhere in here it's got a bit of peristirite, which I wasn't expecting from this site. So I'm going to take this outside so I can show you that blue shine of the peristirite. So right there is a bit of the blue peristirite. So you can see the peristirite at the bottom there, and then as I move it up, there it is. Took me a while to find it. Blue peristirite, check that out. Right on the crystal. Nice. I like it. And there's some actually stuck to the rock here. I'm seeing little apatites. It's obviously a calcite vein. I'm just gonna clean out some in here and see what else I can find. It's getting late in the day though. Found another little cluster. There's a crystal here. Feldspar maybe? It's definitely not apatite. It's stuck to the host rock. There's the edge of the calcite vein here, so I might just, like I said, do more cleaning here. There's obviously stuff here. Just gotta find the ones that are already broken off. There's an apatite there. Some other stuff. Ooh, look at the crystal faces. That's nice. Now I was getting ready to give up for the day. Oh yeah. Still a little bit of rain though. Just ever so slightly drizzling. But nice though. No bugs. Yeah. There's like a hole down here. Oh, it's a thin vein. God. I'm not seeing any crystals. Other than that's a little cluster there. I don't think that rock's coming out though. And I'm not seeing anything else on the calcite. Looks like it pinches off this way. Might open up slightly that way. I think this pocket is done. Had some dinner, listened to the radio, had something to drink, changed my clothes so I'm clean, all ready for tomorrow. Just gonna go stick my money in the mailbox before I forget. Go for a little stroll around. Maybe just check out some other spots, see if there's any other potential spots to dig tomorrow. Time to rest up. The mailbox. Donations to the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario, I believe. Feed the box. There you go. So there was a spot down there a few years ago. I found some good stuff. So I might just go take a stroll over there now. See if anything new has been opened up. It's going to be a beautiful night out here. Going to go back to the road and park and sleep in the truck after I go check this spot. So I guess one of the good things about this lack of rain recently, other than today, is there's no mosquitoes. No little pools for them to do their thing in. So I'm not complaining. This time of the year, no bugs. Oh yeah, makes for some great collecting. Only got a few more hours of daylight left, but thought I better check out this spot where I had a good score a few years ago. Based on the path being worn, probably nothing here. So the mold trench is there. It's actually over here I'm after. Maybe. Quartz. Just gotta think of where I'm gonna spend my second day down here. Oh, leaves are wet. Okay, I see digging. This is where I found some really good stuff a few years ago. Oh yeah. Oh, check out the crystals. Deep Richterite. See, I was down in this pocket here, but to get down there now, you'd really have to blast that open and get down there. But people have been going to town here. Oh, this is a deep crevice. Usually it's filled with water. Let's check it. Well, there's a little bit of water down there. I'm sure people have cleaned it out anyways. Check out this vein. Look at all the calcite there. It's just worn away. People have dug down. Man, that goes. Plates of crystals like that. Last year I found some stuff down here. Then it got a little too tight. And it looks like people have opened it up a bit. I mean, I'm seeing roots there, so there you might be able to come back here tomorrow and do some more digging down there. I think what I'll do tomorrow, first thing is get my flashlight and go check out that little vein dike cave, whatever you want to call it. Since the water's so low, there might be some good wall crystals to get video of tomorrow after I rest for the night. All right, time to kick back, have something to drink and relax a little bit. Maybe read a book, head back out to the road, get a good night's sleep for tomorrow. Oh, I've jammed myself down in this little spot here. Look at all those crystals up there. I see some apatites over in the wall. See some dirt up to the left. There's another pocket over there I was digging at a while back. Whew. I don't think I'm going to squeeze down into this one. I don't feel like standing in the water either. You can just see it's all crystals though. This is usually below the flood line though. There's a big one right there. Ooh, apatites. Nice. Water is really low, so I think I might check out a few other of these old vein dikes and just see what's been exposed. Whew. Good morning, everybody. This is a tight little spot I've gotten myself into down here. Don't even know if I'm going to be able to do video of it. Well, this one is a little too tight of a spot to get into, so I'm going to go check out one of the other vein dikes and see if I can find some crystals. So I got this long trench here. I found a spot where it stopped, the water's low. And I'm going down here and there's apatite on the side there, and I am pulling stuff out. Some very gemmy apatite. A couple decent ones. There's a little titanite right there. And I think this piece had a whole bunch of tiny little titanites in it. You can see them glistening there. So it's showing me there's stuff there, so I'm just going to keep on digging here. It looks like someone dug over here trying to continue the trench, but I'm just gonna do this spot until she's tapped out. Day 2, Miller property. Got my trench here, digging over there. Found this piece of apatite. That's a big one. And there's all kinds of crystals down here, and I don't think anyone's dug here before. I don't think they went down deep enough. So I'm just gonna keep on going until the crystals stop coming out for us. Definitely no one's been here before. Giant feldspar cluster. Not super crisp, but pretty damn decent. Definitely virgin territory, and that's what I want when I'm crystal collecting. Got my little pile over there. That's nice, that's not bad. Oh, what do we got down here? Ah, the light. There's an apatite crystal down there I want to get. No, you're not going to be able to see nothing. Oh, there it is. I think it's an apatite. Piece of an apatite. Jesus. It is a piece of a giant apatite. I think that's the bottom of the trench. There's a big rock here that's loose. I can feel it moving. If I get that out, it'll really open up the stuff. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Day 2, doing a lot better. Yesterday I did find some Titanite crystals in the soil, but most of it was hard digging, like just all the rocks clumped together. It was just hard on the arms, hard to do anything. Down here, got a nice trench, soft dirt, just cleaning it out. Apatite's floating in there. It's much better today than it was yesterday digging wise. Back to digging. The rock is loose, and then just in behind it, oh, popped this super gemmy apatite crystal. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna have to be careful back here. Oh, what's that? What's that? That is a corroded piece of apatite. I gotta get this rock out of here. Oh my. That was a little bit of a bigger rock than I anticipated, but it's definitely gonna open up the whole trench here. Still kind of dingy out because of the clouds, so I don't know how much of this you're actually going to see. But beautiful day out. Finding good apatites, some feldspars, some little titanites. Oh yeah. Whew. Better bring you along just in case there's some big crystals just floating here. You never know. Ooh, that's a piece of an apatite. So what we got here is all these crystals on the sidewall here. And I just gotta dig down all in this stuff and see what pops out. Gonna have to do some more shoveling though. Holy, that's a big tree root there. Nice. Oh, I thought I'd better bring the rake down here. I'm like hearing pieces of apatite. Ooh, that's a little gemmy piece there. Add it to my pile. It's just a rock. I think this might be the other side of the trench. What do we got there? Another piece of rock. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's an apatite, a piece of an apatite crystal. Not bad, not bad. Not super duper, not as nice as the other one. I'll take it though. Oh, another piece. So definitely no one's dug here before. They would have taken all this. one nice sharp point. Look at that. Look at that super deep shiny red color. That's one nice point. It's turning into a nice little spot down here. And I still got lots of more digging to go. Beautiful. Look at this. Should be putting my crystals here. Look how soft that is. Oh, it's a little snug down here. But I think I saw an apatite down here. No? Jesus, look at the size of that though. Shows you what's here. More digging. Oh, there is a really super gemmy apatite crystal here. I don't know how long he is. It's just a point. That is a super nice point though. Look at that. It's like real sharp. Getting a little pile going here. Maybe someone's been in this trench after all. That's a 1980s pop can, maybe even earlier. Or a beer can. No, that's a pop can. Damn it. But they're leaving some decent stuff. I just found... I can only imagine what they were finding if they left this stuff, but who knows? Maybe they didn't get every last thing out, but I'm just going to keep on going anyways because I am having fun. Oh, that is a giant feldspar. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's a chunk of apatite. That's nice. There is going to be more in here for sure. Check out this piece. It's got the nice candy cane green and red in there. That's a hefty piece. Well, my battery died and the trench kind of petered out, so I came back to the truck, had some lunch. Oh yeah. You know it's a good day rock hounding when the dust is everywhere. Oh yeah. I'm gonna rest up for a few more minutes and then go way back there and continue on with that trench. There may be more stuff there if I dig another spot a little bit over from where I was digging. Let's go rock hounding. Well, so far it's been a good second day. I got some good stuff in that trench. I got a couple pieces of green apatite. A couple of nice really big ones, although nothing doubly terminated. I still can't decide if someone dug that out like 30 years ago. There was a pop can, but sometimes people will kind of dig under the dirt. And you know, the pop can may have been in there, it got buried. You know, obviously somebody was there at some point or close by. But still, there was lots of stuff that they were leaving. But if that's what they were leaving, I can only imagine what kind of crystals they were getting out of this place back in the 70s. Miller property, Eganville. The lunch is over. Let's go back to rock hounding. So here's the spot someone else dug. I don't know if they went down deep enough, so that's where I'm going to check now. I did all this morning. Apatite on the side there, found some good pieces. Left a few behind. But as you can see, over like the last 50 years, whatever, just like 300 feet of trench there. So, I mean, it should continue. It might get a little thin here and then the trench will widen back out. You never know. You can see people have been digging back there. So, it's just who wants to spend in the time to get down in the bedrock. So it's about 2.5 feet there, topsoil, to the edge of the shelf. He's most of the way there, so I'm going to take a poke there and see if I can find the edge of the rock again and maybe some more apatite. Well, I went back to the trench where I was having all that luck and just started following the wall on the left here. Check out the size of that apatite crystal. I can guarantee you that's stuck in the wall though, but I'm going to expose it and just look at that. Look how, well, maybe it is loose. We'll find out together. That's nice right there. Huh, see, that's where I was going before. I thought I ran out, but then I found this one here. Now I got to clean out around that big one and see what happens. I think there's an apatite crystal there. Oh, look how sharp that one is. I don't think it's coming out though. I think it's stuck in the edge here. This got kind of hollow along the left side here. Maybe I can bring you along for the... Oh, that's going to be stuck in there. I don't think that's coming out. Oh, there's a little guy. Oh, it's like nice dirt, but I think that's the calcite. Well, sadly, I don't think that apatite crystal is coming out. I think she be in there. Unless I just give it a whack with my hammer. Right at the base where it's stuck into the wall. You never know. Whew. I mean, that vein keeps going. It's just, how much digging can one guy do in one day? Oh, yeah, that one's not coming off there. And I think that's tapped it out down at the bottom. I can see the calcite, so the bottom shelf is getting higher. Oh well, what can you do? It's the way the cookie crumbles. Just went in the Eganville, country style, got a coffee, got a nice sub with some hot peppers on it. $10 for a 6-inch sub. Oh yay, but it's good and I'm hungry. Oh my, that sub was really expensive, but it hit the spot. That was good. That was fresh and delicious. So Subway Eganville, okay, in my books a little expensive, but that was a good sub. So I'm a happy camper now. I'm gonna head back to the Miller property, maybe just relax a bit, enjoy the fresh air, and then go back and do a little more digging this afternoon. Came back to my spot here, went down, and believe it or not, found some nice green apatite. That's nice. I love the green apatite. It's all broke. Actually, it's in 3 pieces. And a few other ones too. Actually, it's in 4 pieces. That would have been one big apatite crystal. Nice. I think that's this spot tapped out though. It seems like the calcite shelf is going up that way. It's getting shallower going that way. Obviously this is the deep end of the trench here. Oh well, what can you do? It's been a good haul. That is some nice green apatite. Just love the green. Much better than the red. Although the red and the green together is even better. I'll take this. It's pretty good for a last minute find before I was getting ready to leave. Just broken crystals everywhere. Shards. It's a little shiny there. Way down there. I don't think a human can fit there though. Maybe if that rock was, no, I don't think so. Not a chance. Whew. Found another spot. Seems to be a bit of a pocket down there. And nope, popped these apatite crystals. Not bad. I have to get my flashlight and get down there, because once it went in a bit, it did open up into an actual pocket in there, and I don't think anyone's ever been in there. Oh yeah. Not bad at all. Gonna put those in my bag. Oh, it's time for dinner. That kind of pinched out. There is a pocket down at the bottom there on the left, but I'm not seeing any crystals. It's like this giant ass blob of calcite that's just sitting here. And there's about a 8-inch wide opening to get in there. I don't see any crystals or anything. I can get my shovel in there a bit. Maybe I'll come back after I get something to eat and see what I can do there. Although I wonder if someone else has dug down on the other side already. You never know around here. Obviously they didn't dig this spot completely because I'm finding stuff. So here is all my apatite and titanite from my trip to Eganville. Now it is time to clean it. Oh yeah. See what I got. Nice. Well, let's see what I got. One nice red and green one. That is beautiful. That's a nice chunk of apatite. Another solid one that's red and green. Beautiful. Some other green ones here. Look at that color. Crazy. Let's see. This one's really sharp. Green and red in there. Some more green and red. Beautiful. Thanks. So that was 2 days of digging at the Miller property. Was it worth it? I think so. And Titanites. Can't forget the Titanites. Got some little ones here. Look at that. Beautiful shinies. Oh, this guy. That's a really sharp termination. Got to get more mud off there, but look at that color. Beautiful. Some feldspars. Not very good for those, but overall I'm happy. So I've done some more cleaning here. Got some nice feldspars with little titanites on it. Couple nice ones there. Clean these off a little more. Just some beautiful points, some nice color. Where is it? This little doubly terminated green and red one. Very nice. This guy's got some interesting step faces on it. See, more green. Some of these are just super gemmy. These are the keepers though. These are the good ones. Especially this big green one here. Oh, they're all nice. So I'm a happy camper. Apatite, Miller property, Eganville, all cleaned up. Nice. Variety of shapes and sizes. Candy canes, greens, reds, step faces. Just look at that color. Even the hawk's happy, or the crow. But overall, I like it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, just taking a break here. Ugh, getting dirty. Ay, getting tired. I hope you've enjoyed this video though. If you do, click like, click subscribe, all that YouTube mumbo jumbo, so I can keep these videos coming to you. Oh yeah. Oh, dug myself a big hole here. Found some good crystals. It's been a good couple days out of the Miller property in Eganville. I hope you've enjoyed this rock hounding adventure, and I will see you on the next one.